Well, hello, it's Helena from Helena's Trini Kitchen. Today I'm going to make for you a stir-fried asparagus, pound plantains and sweet potatoes with garlic, and seared fish in wine sauce. I've put out all the ingredients on the countertop so you can see what I'll be using. So right on the left, there's Wahoo and Tuna, which is given to me by my next door neighbor, Eric. He's wonderful. He goes deep sea fishing and provides that all the time to me. Sweet potatoes, plantains, tomatoes, garlic, apples, celery, asparagus, bell peppers, baking powder, salt, Cajun spice, Mrs. Dash, and milk. So let's start prepping. The first thing I'm going to do is slice up that fish, wash it with lime or lemon, water, and drain it so that it's dry, and then put the marinade on it. So I've taken the fish out of the bags, and now I'm going to prep them for cooking. So I sliced that like 1/2 inch. Make it portion size. Cut it in half. That was the Ono Wahoo. It's lighter in color. And this is yellowtail. And it's okay to do different fish. You don't have to do all of the same, by the way. And you use what you have on hand also. These are fillet. Like so. These are a little bit thicker, so I'll cut them in 3 pieces, making them portion size. And the last piece, cut it in half, down the middle. And then 2 pieces. So I've picked 3 lemons from my sweet lemon tree. And I'm going to roll it. And rolling it breaks up the pulp in the lime of the lemon that you have and makes it much easier to get the juice out of it. Plus it smells really good. So I've added water to the bowl, and now I'm going to put the lemon. And I know it looks green, it's not ripe yet, into this fish, and then wash it basically, okay? Get the freshness off the fish. Put the other piece aside, and then I'm gonna just put it in the sink and drain it. Next, I'm going to season the fish. So, Mrs. Dash, salt, and some Cajun spice. And then I'm going to mix that really good. Add a little bit more. Because I want all of the pieces covered, not just some of them. So it should look like that. I'm going to cover that and let that sit to marinate. Okay, time to cook the fish now. So I've put a pan on the fire. And I'm going to add olive oil, not a lot, just to the bottom, to coat the bottom so I can sear the fish. And I'm going to add a little garlic and a small piece of habanero pepper. You can see it on the side there. And I'm going to let that pan heat up and toast the garlic. Okay, so the oil is heated up and the garlic is toasting. And I also added a little piece of pepper in there to add my heat. So I'm going to now sear this fish on either side. And by the way, it's at room temperature, so I can literally put it in the pan and it's not going to splatter and burn me. Because remember, I've taken off most of the waters out of it. And we're going to let that sear for about 2 to 3 minutes and then flip it to the other side. Okay, so that was about 2 to 3 minutes, and now I'm flipping them to do the other side. Definitely don't want to overcook this because it'll be really hard. Like so. And then I'm going to take them out and put them in the pan right in the back of the pot. And then continue with this process until I've done all the pieces. So the fish is completed. It's right here. And I'm going to add the rest of the garlic to the pot now. And let me tilt that so you can see the browning in the pan. And that's what's going to add flavor to it. That's why you do the fish first so you can get the browning. Next we're going to add in the onion. And we're going to stir fry that. And the olive oil. And you can see that it's getting brown. A nice pretty brown. Then we're going to add in all our different colored bell peppers. And the flame, by the way, is a medium-high. And the tomatoes. Salt and pepper to taste. And then we add in the parsley, the green onions, and the celery leaves. And we're going to stir fry that. It was about a minute or two of cooking. And next we're going to add in wine. I just used about a quarter of a bottle. And we're going to let that simmer. So that's been cooking for about 3 minutes. I'm going to add a squeeze of lemon juice. This lemon is from my garden, by the way. And then stir. Since I use Chardonnay and it's pretty dry, I added a pinch of sugar to it because it was really, really dry. Okay? So I've added the fish back into the sauce. And I'm mixing it up. And I'm tasting now for salt. Acid, it needs a little bit more. I added a pinch of sugar, so it's sweet enough because the wine was really dry. And we're done. Turn the flame off.